Well, I don't know how I did it. All of a sudden, I'm 103.5 this morning, kilograms. Um, I haven't been in the 220s in over 20 years. Okay, so do I exercise? No, I don't have gym memberships. I don't go to a gym. I said in some of my previous videos that I would start planks and push ups. I never got around to it. So in August, I was 121 kilos, and all I did then is just reduce everything I was eating. I actually went back to an old diet that my wife's gynecologist's wife, who is a doctor, gave me. And that was essentially cereal, low-fat milk. Of course, that was the low-fat days. And a glass of fruit juice. And then about 10 in the morning, and that was early, that was probably 7 in the morning. Oh, of course, after a 2-mile walk. So I did walk 2 miles religiously every morning. And then at 10 o'clock, I would eat an apple. No, scratch that, a banana for the potassium. That I guess I knew. And then at lunch, I would eat essentially what turns out to be keto, a big salad, vegetables, and the dressing was always like a vinaigrette or lime juice or salt or something like that. And then a 3 to 4 ounce chunk of meat. It rotated. It was pork, beef, fish, chicken, pork, beef, fish, chicken. And then I would eat my apple for like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then when I got home at 6, I would eat maybe 50 to 100 grams of spaghetti with sauce and or a sandwich. And that went on for 7 months. And I was 276 pounds, and I went all the way down to 195 in 7 months. Oh, that's dangerous. Well, I don't know what's dangerous. I'm here, so obviously it's not. And it seems to me I was getting all of my nutrients. So I had everything from my greens, which turns out to be cruciform vegetables. I had plenty of meat, so I had my vitamin B complex, all the proteins I needed. I was eating fruits and pastas and sandwiches, and of course they're fortified with B vitamins. The fruits have phyto and micronutrients we can't even begin to discover. The fish, obviously loaded with all these great things. So apparently I was really healthy. So whatever the doctor said, I'm living proof that if they tell you that doesn't work, they're wrong, not I, because I'm talking to you. Okay, I'm getting tired of people telling me that, you know what, that just doesn't work. Thank God Galileo didn't listen to those idiots. What time is it? Okay, those of you who know who Galileo is will have gotten that joke. What time is it? So what have I done this time? Well, I haven't exercised a whit. Really, I had too many things to do. I wasn't doing my push-ups, not my planks. I wasn't even walking in the morning. I was just trying to get a lot of sleep. And I know that apparently is a really good thing. It allows for regeneration, blah, blah, blah. And what I didn't know is that intermittent fasting was simply skipping breakfast. I mean, wow, I can do that. I mean, some days I'm hungry. Like this morning, I'm kind of hungry, but I'm like, screw it, I don't need it. And now I did eat I did drink apple cider vinegar, my lime, salt, and liter of water, which is what I always hit my body with first thing right in the morning. And I feel wonderful. And then I have my coffee off here to the left, which I won't drink in front of you because that's rude. It's probably ruder just tell you that I have delicious coffee. I have a link on my other YouTube channel on how to make coffee so simply. You don't need special equipment, maybe a grinder, but other than that, even a blender will work. I can show you how that's done. So coffee. So what am I doing now? Well, now I just got through 24 days of keto with a 2-day break in between where I just kind of ate pancakes. I said, screw it, I just want some pancakes. To that end, I went from my plateau of 109 now down to 103. Mind you, the whole time, no exercise whatsoever. So at this point, I am going to, it's rainy season, but I'm really going to try to walk in the mornings. I found a really cool walk because I didn't know that they had put in a new bridge where I never thought they would have put a new bridge in, but wow, that's really cool. And that may give me my 2-mile or 3-kilometer walk. So that'll happen in the morning, and then immediately I can do my planks, I can do my push-ups, I can do my pumps. And that's really all that kept the military in shape. Push-up, sit-ups kept the military going. That's all I did in boot camp. Push-up, sit-ups, and running or double timing it. Double timing it, or if you were on light duty, you had to walk. And if you had two or more, walk in formation. So it kind of kept you at a decent pace. Okay. So I'm going to do that in the mornings, along with super modified keto. I'm going to attempt as hard as possible to keep my carbs under 50 grams. Okay, because I actually do feel better. I have a lot more brains, and I'm going to be getting my 8 to 9 hours of sleep. I like to sleep. I mean, I feel good. I don't wake up in the middle of the night, I have a deadline. I don't have deadlines. And I wouldn't have a job that had deadlines. What the hell for? It's a lot of stress. And I turn my phone off, and I keep all that electromagnetic garbage away from my head so I get a really good night's sleep. Yeah, look that up. If you're staying online all night because you're that important that somebody has to tell you to come on into work because of a computer issue at 2 in the morning, you're in the wrong line of business. Or you'll just die early. Either way, I don't know. That's up to you. Hey, golly can, man. I don't judge you. That's what you like to do. You like to burn out. And that's fine. That's awesome. I highly recommend it for those who like burning out. I don't. I have too many things to learn and too many things to do. Still, 54 years old, and I have a crap load of stuff I still want to do. And I'll get to it. Or I'll live forever. Either way. So a little on here, but just letting you know that's what I plan on doing. Obviously, what did keto teach me? It taught me to definitely increase vegetables, cruciform vegetables, spinaches, even carrots. I know they're a little high in carbs, but what the heck? I told you I'm not freaking out about too many carbs now. But I am going to try to get as many nutrients as I can from my vegetable side, the meat side. Look, the Mexican diet, and I'm not talking the pseudo-American Mexican diet. I'm talking Mexican food. Almost all of their guisados are virtually carbohydrate free. The highest carbohydrate thing they use in their foods is probably the green tomatillo, which has about 6 carbs per 100 grams. But again, that's distributed throughout the whole plate, and you're not going to drink down an entire guisado of 2 to 3 pounds of meat in all that vegetable sauce, okay? And later I want to talk about GERD, heartburn, and acid reflux. I found some interesting stuff. And you will immediately ignore me, and all your doctors will tell me I'm a psychopath. But then they need to tell me one thing. Again, if I remember this, I know I'm going off on parentheses. It's Sunday, so I'm kind of rambling. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're just going to keep that up, and I will, again, daily I'm going. So if you want to know kind of how I've been over a week, just kind of watch every other week's video, and you'll see kind of where the poundage went. You can draw graphs, and hopefully you can do the same thing. So we'll talk to you guys soon, and that's it. Have a nice week. Happy Sunday. Praise Jesus. Bye.